Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And tonight, we've got the Seattle Supersonics playing against the Boston Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. On the sideline, David Aldridge. All the anticipation of the preseason comes to an end here, Coach. How eager do you think these two teams are for their first game?
You wouldn't believe how anxious these teams are to get going. This has been their focus for so many months. Now it's here, and all that pent-up energy can get put to use on the floor.
Here's Telfair. That one goes in.
Not creative on that shot. Didn't have to do the double pump, but he was having some fun.
And the Celtics with possession here. 4-point game. And this is the first they're seeing of Seattle, hoping to tip off the season right. Here's Bagley. The Prophet grabs the board.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Into the lane, and he dunks it down.
That's on the defense. You can't let guys like him get this close inside.
Tipped away. Here's the Prophet. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
They can't seem to stop anything right now.
Yeah, you know, it's starting to bubble over emotionally.
Outside, Bagley. Pass to Bird. That misses off the backboard. For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. The Prophet with the bucket.
Right from the start, they set the tone and were the more dominant team.
I love how they've looked right from the tip. Doing an amazing job building this lead.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Bagley puts it up from 15. It's good.
You know, when it's Bagley as your point guard being a scorer, that'll add another dimension to the offense.
For Seattle, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Here's the Prophet. 9 points in the game so far. And again, Seattle with the triple.
They could not have asked for a better start.
This is looking like a no contest already.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, here's the Prophet. Makes it off the glass.
Their scoring has been a problem. Been tough to handle.
And it's enabled them to establish a substantial lead in the early going.
Now, here's Bagley. Tight defense on him. And coach, a foul here, and it looked to be an intentional foul.
I'm not really sure why he did that. Maybe a miscommunication.
Pass to Gamble. That's tipped. Here's the Prophet. That one falls. The Prophet's got his second bucket of the night. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Seattle.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit.
Whoa! How about that slam?
Throw it down.
My goodness. They have set the tone in the paint, getting whatever they want.
Well, not much resistance, and if things don't change, this could turn into a blowout.
Stolen by Warren. The finish.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now. Boy, are they locked in on offense, knocking down every shot right now.
And the other team has to step it up on defense. No excuse letting them torch you like this.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And the Celtics making a change here. McHale's checked in. Here's Parrish, still without a basket. Nice ball movement by Boston. To stop the run. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Sonics leading by 20. Yep, that one goes in there. 6 points for Cowboy.
Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know, I just can't get my head around this decision at this point. I mean, you got to keep the clock going right now.
Not sure what he was thinking there. I'm sure this will be something Coach will highlight during the next film session.
There's a screen by McHale. There's the drive. Shaw, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Shaw knew the classic pick and roll play would open things up. Good result there.
Here's the Prophet. Lewis covering. Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
Flying up high. What a move.
Right, Clark. The elevation.
Incredible.
I almost thought he was getting too much air.
Black holes checked in for Seattle. The Celtics have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Lewis misses. Sonics leading by 22. Here's the Prophet. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead.
Oh, my, what a play.
Showing us his athleticism. Lewis works hard to get up there for the dunk.
Launches from deep. A shot by the Prophet, no good.
That's a long way out there, but you know it's a shot he knows he can make.
Fearless and deadly.
And it's Brown missing. Seattle has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's the Prophet. Lewis covering. Here's the Prophet. Shot is good off the back rim and in. The Prophet's got 10 points in the game.
Sweet string music. Nestled that one in nicely.
Now here's Lewis. He's guarded closer. No good from McHale. And now the Supersonics on the break. Here's the Prophet. Good! He got it at the buzzer!
That was right on time.
A terrific shot to close out the quarter, and a great way to build confidence for the entire team.
And so it's Seattle, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
Off to a strong start. I mean, offensively, they seem to be clicking.
Yeah, pushing out to the early advantage. They've found a rhythm.
One-handed, threw it down with power.
Oh, he loves that move.
An iconic one for him.
Here's Simmons. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Such a gifted offensive player. He can hurt you in a variety of ways. He's a headache for opposing defenses.
And, well, that looks like an intentional foul there. Any idea why, Clark?
No idea at all, Kevin. I mean, maybe he wanted a break? Come on, man. I assume he'll be hearing about that one because that was not a good play.
Barnett, he's checked in for the Sonics. Here's Bird. And it's Barnett with the rebound. Bird's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Rowe. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He's sneaky at the rim. Lays it in against heavy pressure.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Substitution for the Celtics. Number 53, Joe Klein.
Barnett passes to Rowe. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. Rose got his second basket of the night.
The evolution of the big man three-pointer has been fun to watch.
And there's the drive. It's deflected.
The anticipation it takes to pull this off, reaching out and getting all ball on the block attempt.
The Supersonics have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. You know, there's no question who the league power is right now, Clark. The Bulls are coming off 2 consecutive titles.
And Kevin, I might add, Michael Jordan is coming off 2 straight MVPs, too. There was talk of him picking baseball over basketball coming out of college, but thank goodness for all of us who love basketball, that didn't happen.
Parrish is checked in for Boston. Bagley comes in for Shaw. Bird can't hit. Seattle has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Launches it from deep. Offensive rebound, Sonics. Pass to Rowe. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. No good. Seattle has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple. Rose got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's not someone you want to take lightly from there. The fault lies with the defense for allowing him to get a little bit of wiggle room.
Pass to McHale. It's blocked. Here's Rowe. 9 points in the game so far. And another 3 for Seattle.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
The Celtics have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. On the wing, Bird. To halt the run. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Rowe. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Rose got 14 points for the game. Outside, Bagley. Parrish outside. Brown outside. Rebounded by Rowe. Rose got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Barnett. And he jams it with authority.
Great job getting it to the open man. Johnson, an excellent teammate.
Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. In the corner, it's Bird.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The three-pointer is right on target. He has 7.
Great awareness to recognize the double and get the pass away.
Here's Rowe. And a miss there on the triple. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Parrish outside. In the corner, it's Bird. Down low. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
Incredible at getting positioning down low. Once McHale has the ball down there, you are at his mercy.
He takes it in. Johnson outside. Pass to Rowe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
He's been a reliable offensive option, currently maintaining an impressive field goal percentage in this game.
Brown kicks to Parrish. Here's Bird. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Supersonics. Oh, that was a sensational dunk!
Oh, man, oh, man.
Got to clog up these lanes, otherwise Johnson will rip right through them.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Goes up on the wing, and that's good off the glass that time. Brown's got his first points of the night. Seattle has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's Rowe, and he uses the glass on the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Brown kicks to McKay. In the corner, it's Bird. A shot, no good. And so it's the Seattle Supersonics way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Black Hole.
Don't think you can be much more efficient offensively than that.
Not being one-dimensional either. Getting it done multiple ways.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so they foul intentionally.
First team foul.
And here is Lewis. Pass to Gamble. Sensational block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Parrish kicks to Lewis. Back to Parrish. Blocked again. And they recover it. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Jumps up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
On a solo man mission, doesn't need any help finding the cup.
What a display of athletic ability, outrunning any opposition.
Bird looking it over. Screen by Parrish. 6 on the shot clock. Bird dishes to Parrish. He doesn't hit that one. Seattle with the ball. Here's Telfair. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Celtics have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And their offense so much more efficient here in the second half. I like what I see.
Yeah, things really tilting their way. They've got all the momentum.
Here's the Prophet. Defended by Bank.
And perhaps the coach lit a fire under them at halftime because they have owned this third quarter.
And it's important for them to keep it going. Can't show any signs of slowing down.
On the wing, Bird. Outside, Bagley. Outside for Lewis. Shot clock at 6. Boston, no good that time either.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
The Prophet with the bucket.
And they have not let up. They are still in attack mode despite their sizable lead.
And I like that mindset. Never let up. You don't want to give the opponent any opportunity to get back in this one.
To the wing right side. Pass to Bird. Shoots a fader, and that's off the glass and in. And it's 9 points for Larry Bird.
We know Bird can shoot it, but what makes Larry an elite offensive force, his ability to score from anywhere.
Here's the Prophet. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
They can't miss on an absolute tear.
This is a thing of beauty. Perfect offensive basketball.
Pass to Lewis. Rebound by Telfair. Telfair's got his 5th rebound in this one. Going inside, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Fierce drive and then finished with some flair to boot.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. A platoon swap here for Seattle. And the Celtics also making a change. McHale's checked in. Bird against Johnson. On the wing, Bird. 9 points in the game so far. Clock at 6. 13 feet away. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Sonics on offense. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Here's Barnett. Count it. Good. Barnett's got his second bucket of the night.
They continue to keep the pedal to the metal, pushing the pace and finding early offense.
That's been a major factor, keeping the pedal to the metal.
And that's a surprising time for an intentional foul.
It sure is. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, I'm not sure what he's trying to accomplish right there. I'll tell you what, he better have a good reason for it, or he's going to be seeing some extra pine time.
The ball sailing out of bounds. Not the offensive possession they were hoping for.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. McHale passes to Lewis. Pulls it up. And Barrows pulls it down. For Seattle, they'd gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Here's Barnett. Over McHale. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Barnett's got 4 points in the quarter.
Knocks down that jumper easily over the taller defender.
Not a high percentage look. Coach doesn't mind as long as you make it.
A steal. Bailey passes to Barnett.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Right now, I tell you, it's just clicking for him on both ends. I mean, good defense turned into great offense to keep them out front.
Here is Shaw. He's guarded by Johnson. McHale. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Johnson right side. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Great work inside from Johnson. Outstanding at keeping his composure under pressure.
To the middle. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
And the defense making it easy for him. They deserve to get dunked on with that effort.
41 seconds left in the third. Pass to Barrows. Lays it up off the glass. Barrows has got his first bucket of the night. The Celtics shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Here's Bagley. Seattle grabs the miss. Johnson surveying the floor. Put it down!
Are you kidding me? Doing it with grace. Johnson just flies up and dunks it down.
Lewis attacking, and the shot goes in.
Saw the lane and did not hesitate.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Bailey. Johnson outside. Over Bagley. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
That run punctuated by the big trifecta. They're on fire.
And so it's Seattle, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Supersonics. From outside the arc, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Smooth shot by Johnson. He can be so silky, even from long range.
Here's Brown. And Barrows pulls it down. Seattle has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Johnson gets the bucket.
This is how you finish inside. Johnson taking advantage of finding the angles.
Johnson's gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. Shaw passes to Bird, and that one is good. 11 points for Larry Bird.
It's easy to jack up three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work.
And again, Seattle with the triple.
And the D was clearly lackluster there. No excuse letting a player of his caliber get that kind of shot.
You gotta know the scouting report on this guy. It's lapses like this that continue to plague them.
Pass to Pinckney. McHale left side. Fader on the way. Rebound by the Sonics. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Offensive rebound, Sonics. Here's Barnett. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Up top, Brown. On the wing, Bird. With the teardrop. Johnson with the rebound. For Seattle, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
Eddie Johnson so good at getting to his spots. He is flat out taking over this game right now.
Boston shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Seattle?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. Credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Here's Barnett. Six to shoot. Three-pointer. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
In this fourth quarter, they have excelled from deep.
And obviously getting hot from deep. Couldn't come at a better time.
Shaw passes to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Boy, Brian Shaw could have rolled that ball to his teammate. He was so wide open.
And the basket by Bailey.
Three-pointers clearly the difference for them here in the second half.
Tough to guard a whole team from beyond the arc. They've got it going.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. In for Boston, Robert Parrish, Kevin Gamble.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Bam! Parrish with the push.
And here are the Supersonics now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Back to Johnson. Here he goes. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
How about the quarter from him? On a tear.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter from deep three-point territory. For 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. Bird. And it's Bird with the jam.
Bird throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot, but he showed you right there. He can do it when he needs to.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Can't leave him open from deep. Need to at least get a hand up.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Parrish. He gets it in there. Parrish has got 4 points this quarter.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Supersonics.
Clark, it seemed like they did everything well tonight.
Yeah, you could point to a lot of things, Kevin. You could talk game plan, you could talk execution, but they were just a more talented team. That's what the deal was.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Johnson.
On a roll offensively. He's been in the zone.
From deep, Johnson. And another three for Seattle.
This run, it's a haymaker, a knockout punch.
I think this run has sealed the game. Guys, where are we going to dinner?
Poked away. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Cage, and it's Seattle with another.
Well, these fans will certainly go home happy as they'll win going away.
And this crowd can take some credit. Their energy made the difference.
Outside, Bagley. A wide open look for Bird. And another miss by Boston. And now running up the court, Lewis pushing it up. Here's Parrish, and it's Parrish with the jam.
He had the eye of the tiger there. You could see it, how determined he was to get to the rim on that fast break.
And that's the attitude you need to have. Get right to the iron and get something easy.
So we see the Sonics taking the W here. And they couldn't be stopped here tonight, Mike. The crowd appreciated how hard they worked to get this win. It was inspiring.
Yeah, they got to feel good about